And welcome, everyone, to yet another episode of Flames of the Divine. La- Last time I'm on this session, on this interesting campaign, the party entered the ruins of Keshak in search of the lost archaeological team that had gone missing. And they found one, a young dark elf named Mappa, who claimed that she'd been separated from the others, that they were being hunted across the ruins by weird creatures. They also killed one of these weird creatures. They found a suit. They found a suit of magic armor that they couldn't identify and didn't trust, so they left it where they found it for the time being. And they entered a cave, fought yet another strange beast, and managed to vanquish it all. Managed to vanquish all these enemies before they were able to do too much damage to them. And we found a magic sword. We found a magic sword in that cave, in that tunnel, and then decided against taking and resting up, for they fear that the people they were here to find were running out of time. And that is where things left off. Now, you are in the tunnel. What do you guys do now?
Keep moving forward?
Yeah, I'd say so. Seems like we got everything that's of interest around here, so best keep moving.
Okay, very well. So you keep moving along, and you step back into the outer ruins on the other side of the river of that green whatever it was. As is largely a bit of a mirror of the other side. You can see two mostly intact looking buildings out in the courtyard.
Well, seems as though we circumvent.
Top center.
But yeah, Talus looks around and he says, well, it seems as though we've circumvented the broken bridge.
Well, that's
Don't like this. Oh wait.
So, just a heads up for everyone, if you hear random music popping in, it's because I'm messing with the music.
Yep.
Purely by accident and not to totally, I was going to make a joke that you were trying to, tamper with, I forget the word, but that's why I didn't go with the joke, never mind. Basically, I'm messing with the music.
In that case, please don't pay too much attention to what you see on the map. There's a lot of DMIs only.
I'm not looking at your map with the DM screen.
I'm gonna need you to switch back to player mode at some point tonight, but anyway.
I am in player mode. I have two screens up. One of the screens I am messing with the music, and the only thing that I can see is the party that I use for my Flames game.
All right. Good. I get it. Now, what are you all doing?
So this is the other side of the bridge, then. Guess we should head to another building then, right?
Very well then. And Talos will start. He'll kind of go first, making sure everything's okay.
And all right. Okay, tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Okay.
And yeah, everything seems fine.
Rick doesn't like this.
Neither does Heaven.
As a reminder, I have a passive of 13.
I have a passive of 13. 15.
Your
Just
passive.
saying.
First of all, your passive won't work for everything. Second of all, good to know.
I know, I'm just bringing it up since we're looking around.
Right. Well, in any case, you're far enough away that Rick is the only one who hears this. You hear some commotion coming from the bridge.
Rick
Rick
thinks
told everyone of it?
something is going on the bridge.
Alright. Well, let's go. Go and have a look, shall we?
Right.
Okay, so as you turn in the corner on the bridge, you see an unconscious man, a very large unconscious man, and dressed in furs. One moment.
Okay, so he just looks unconscious. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, some kind of is sniffing him, looking like it's a nice snack or something, or just he's alone.
Oh no, he. Well, he. Well, you want to get to know what shape he's actually in you see quite a bit of blood on him. To know what shape he's actually in, you'd have to go get a closer look.
Well, Talos draws his blade and he gestures to everyone to, stay close, be ready in case something happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Rick doesn't like this at all.
Yeah. By the way, that commotion you heard, you're also hearing it coming from. You're also hearing it coming from the the southernmost building near you. So, as for the man, well, as you get closer, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's badly beaten. He is unconscious and bleeding out, and badly burned in several places.
I have cure wounds. I can use, but I'll use my remaining spell slot.
Again, save it. I've got lay on hands. Okay, Talos will rest a hand on the wounds, and he'll give 3 points of lay on hands to get this guy to wake up.
And like he wakes up, he wakes up and the first thing he sees is you leaning over him. Oh my god! He like flinches back from you. What? Oh. Some luck today then.
Rick thinks
I
we
should
should
only-
talk later because Rick hears commotion at this direction. He points to it.
Alright, well, introductions will be later. Can you stand?
He gets up like it's very. He gets up like it's very shaky, but he just about manages to stand.
Well, I advise you to find a proper place to hide while we check out what exactly is going on over there.
Yeah. So like he slowly, so like he slowly stagger sort of away from here, like just kind of just looking for a place to hide at this point.
Right then. Alright, everyone, let's get on over towards that door.
Sounds good.
Rick is wetting his longbow already.
Yeah. Okay, so as you enter, you guys are. This is another pretty big map. You guys are in the bottom left.
Does Dwyer still hears that commotion?
Oh yeah, it's a
Yep.
lot. Like you hear like a bunch of thumping around, and like someone's crashing into this thing, and you also hear quite a bit of snarling. Right. You know what? You're the ranger, so roll a quick nature check to see if you can identify what that is.
First thing.
And doesn't sound like a normal animal. Beyond that, you're not really sure.
Rick really doesn't like this. This is no normal animal.
Right then. As though we got ourselves some kind of monster on our hands.
And
Everyone,
and
go ahead.
you and as you're standing around talking, you hear a loud thud, and then a man sort of screams.
Alright, proceed with caution, everyone.
Not with me.
Alright, Talus is going to lean up against the wall and quickly peek around the corner.
You see, and well, the room you're looking into right now has an enormous library in it. Like lots, like shelves of scrolls line the walls, and in the middle of the room there's 8 pedestals, and a very old well, a very ornate a tome appears to be lying on the nearest one. Like there's also there appears to be another hallway at the far end, and that you can just and that's where the ruckus appears to be coming from.
All right, everyone, let's quickly move.
Wait, it's going in first. Weapons still ready.
As you step into the room, you notice is another person bleeding out on the floor right here. A bird folk. He looks like he got mauled. Bleeding out on the floor.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Sorry, okay. So he's like dead, or is he just seriously bleeding out?
You'd have to get up close to know for sure.
Wake in the meantime is looking around.
Yeah. So if he's not dead now, he's definitely on death's door. You're close enough to tell at this point.
I think you better heal him.
Well, stretching myself thin at this point, but Talos will give him 1 point of lay on hands to get him back up.
Like, he doesn't quite come back into conscience, but his wounds sort of seal up, and he does sort of stir a bit.
So he is out cold for. We best drag him somewhere safe first.
And you hear a really loud thud coming from the hallway. Like at this point, you've probably put together that there's a fight going on, and at the end of it,
Rick thinks it's not a good time to bring him to safety if there are others that need saving.
Right. First take care of the threat, then we'll go.
Take point, Lion.
Did you say, Niku?
I said Scylla starts running ahead.
and yeah, as you get to the hallway, you see another person bleeding out on the floor. This guy looks to be in about as bad shape as the bird. It's a rather large orc man.
Dallas just sighs at this point and says, "This is getting a bit comical."
Are you still good with lay on hands?
Well, yes. I'm not. I'm not a monster.
Just
Talos spent.
Just making sure
you need that spell slot. You really do.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you have your spell slots.
I only have like.
Heaven doesn't know exactly what lay on hands does, as she is not a paladin.
But yeah, Talos will spend another point of lay on hands to get this guy, waking up so that he's not dying.
Like he stirs awake and he sees he's all of you, and he with what little strength he has right now, he just immediately points down the hall and the other two down there, big thing, lots of teeth. Be careful.
West where you are.
Silo, what do you see?
Okay, so Silo.
Yes.
at the end of at the very end of this hallway, you can just make out 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 a relatively young hobgoblin, and now who's looking also fairly beaten up, but unlike the others, as you run in, you found she's still on her feet.
Okay.
And squaring off with her in the room is this.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell no.
Like, it keeps lunging at her, and she keeps like dodging, trying to dodge and evade it. It like, it like, occasionally she takes like a couple small swings with her sword, but like she doesn't really have a lot of strength to let it to do much damage at the moment.
So, like, blinks a bit in horror. It's a manicore.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, most of you might not even necessarily know what that even is, but hell, if it doesn't sound scary.
I don't know. I think out of everyone, maybe Talus would have an inkling what it is.
Well, what are you gonna? Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, we have two options. We either cut our losses and leave the hobgoblin to die, or we go in there and try and take out the manicore.
Third option is we can try and distract it, so everyone get away.
That's true.
Well,
Wake really doesn't like that he is getting underpaid for this.
only cowards don't think ahead in Sylvanson.
As you're standing around talking, like the manticore cracks its tail real fast, and a spike made of bone flies past Heaven's ear, and just as ding, bing into the wall into the wall at the opposite end from where the manticore is.
And it misses CeeLo?
What?
You said the spike
You.
went past Heaven's ear, missing CeeLo here in the hall.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't aiming for either of you. It was aiming for the hobgoblin girl.
Ah.
Yeah, she's she seems very quick on her feet.
All right. Well, nothing for it. Everyone, get ready.
Okay, so do you intend to approach by stealth, or are you just gonna charge in loudly?
Wake is going for stealth.
CEO's gonna charge in loudly.
Okay, everyone who wants to roll stealth, do so.
Stealth.
By the way, question: Is it is the room dim lighted?
The room is dim light at the moment. Like there's
That's why.
not a difference here, but good to know. But yeah, the room is
Misclick, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'd say like the room.
Misclick.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me finish talking. The room is not well lit, but there's plenty of holes in the ceiling, so there's enough light for you that you can all pretty much see. Like the building is mostly intact. It's not completely intact. In the meantime, oh, by the way, Ruby, don't forget to roll a extra for your because of your ability.
Okay.
I'd say Talus is also charging in with CLO.
Okay, well,
Well.
well, roll real fast to see if he notices you. Well, okay, so okay, so as you all move in, and well, the people are well, okay. I'll count out the charging in as a dash action. Go ahead and go ahead and move.
Rudy just vanishes. Will
Yeah, well,
that give me advantage on the stealth check?
What?
Rudy vanishes. Will that give me advantage on the strength check? On the stealth check?
And no, you add the D4 to the stealth check.
Hold on. Never mind. I don't have it yet. Never mind.
Yeah. I know what you're referring to, but you do not.
I don't have it yet. Never mind.
Anyway, so the Manticore so well, you're not all sure who he does and does not notice, but he definitely notices you, Talos. Like he looks up and grins. Fresh, more meat. So many meals have presented themselves today, and like and the hobgoblin girl like looks over her shoulder. What? Whoa! As she sees you just barreling down on the hallway, it tells, okay, I need everyone to roll initiative.
The initiative thing isn't up yet.
Yeah.
Now there's the Manticore token.
There it is.
Also, UA variant, just so you know.
Oh, actually, hold on. I should probably reveal where it is. Forgot to switch it to the token layer.
Okay. So I'll say Talus is probably about 10 feet.
Yeah.
I thought Scylla was ahead, so I'll leave her here, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Talos has got faster movement speed than you do, so
we got the same movement speed, actually.
Oh. Yeah, well, anyway.
Oh, if that's the case, you want me to step back with you, or
do what you gotta do?
You sure?
Fine. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, why you'd want to be as close to the monster as he is, I don't really know, Osilo.
That's my life.
Oh, and bad news for you. The big guy rolled a natural 20 on his initiative.
God damn
it. So, first thing. Okay, so, first thing he's gonna do, whip his tail again, fire another tail spike again at the hobgoblin, and the hobgoblin dodges out of the way. Like she is, like for the last 30 seconds, she's just been matrix dodging these things. So, another tail spike. Ooh, this one hits her. And okay, and that one brings her down.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. For reference, and she was very badly damaged going into this. She has been literally trying to fight this thing I've been making rolls in the background while you guys were standing around talking. And then he lunges towards you, and swings his claw.
Hold up. He already did his 2 attacks.
Manticore gets 3 attacks.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
So, Talos, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah, well,
Okay, 8 slashing.
not an insignificant amount, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much nearly half my health.
Yeah, well, good news on that. Good news on that. At note, is now it is now. It is finally someone else's turn. Heaven, you're up.
I'm gonna go up to the Manticore, and I'm gonna hack at it with my short sword.
Okay. Go. Yeah, go ahead. I believe that hits. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
So
8.
yeah, like it flinches. A pretty hefty hit. He flinches back from that, and
Bad kitty.
indeed. Yeah. One. Yeah. Okay. That is your action. Anything you want to do as a bonus action?
The only thing I could do is use my last spell slot for healing word on the hobgoblin.
And are you gonna do that, or are you gonna save it? What are you gonna do?
Will you guys be okay, or should I keep my spell slot?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've got a potion of healing as backup.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast healing word on the hobgoblin.
Okay. That gets her back up. One more. And like, well, she's still on the floor, but she was like, oh, she like yanks the large bone spike out of her out of her chest. Like, appreciate it. Okay, Rick, you're up.
Quick, stepping 5 feet forward. First of all, Hunter's Mark. That Manticore.
Okay, what form does your Hunter's Mark take? Like what does it look like when you cast it?
Good question, actually. I think it's going to be a pretty much a typical target. You know, the ones that
Okay, very well. A bright glowing sort of target insignia just appears on its side. It doesn't seem to notice it's there.
Okay. Next up, Rick pulls out 2 flintlocks. He has that.
No, you cannot fire them both in one turn.
Oh, come on.
That only works with melee. I'm afraid.
Could have told me that sooner.
I thought you knew.
You didn't.
I mean, I thought your style was archery.
I wanted to be a Joe flintlock pistol runner, but okay, if
There
it's
are
not
ways.
possible.
There are ways you can do that, but not with a simple fighting style.
We can go over that later.
Yeah. Point is, right now you only get one attack.
What a shame. Well, if that's the case, fire away.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that wait, it only works against people who haven't gone yet. And you only have advantage against people who haven't gone yet. I'm afraid that misses, unfortunately. Yeah, like it whizzes at its head, and it seems a little bit spooked.
There's more from it. Pretty much my turn.
In any case, Silo, now you are up.
I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna try to lightning lure him.
Huh.
Let me know.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see if he makes a save.
He probably will, but
As a matter of fact, he did not. You yank him right over to you. And I believe that's 3 attacks of opportunity he can now take. Oh, actually, wait, no, that's not only... That doesn't work for force movement.
no, it does not force. But it just means people can leave.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's your action, and any bonus actions?
None. I already got steel armor up, so I'm good.
Alright, then. Talos?
Alright. So I'll,
Remember that you have not yet attuned to the magic sword.
I know. I haven't even put it in my inventory yet.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll move up 1 space. That'll make us adjacent. I'm sorry. Add a question. Well, add a character question. DM. Did we ever agree if there were any sort of flanking rules, or?
Going with the standard flanking advantage.
Standard flanking. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I will make 1 attack with my sword.
That easily hits him, and like it takes a pretty decent chunk out of him. Like he's clearly still ready to go, but like this was like he was not expecting to get hit this hard with a fresh force. Apparently.
Do I want to risk it?
Was it a skip?
I'll save it.
Okay.
Very well. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Actually, wait. Alright, you're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but
I
will
like
use
that.
Alright, I'll use my last spell slot to cast Challenge.
Interesting.
It's basically compelled duel.
I
So
know.
yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save. It's not his. Well. What's your DC?
He has to break a 12.
Okay. Basically a coin flip then. I'm so. Yeah, he easily. Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm afraid he does pass his saving throw. Like he doesn't look obliged to stand and fight you guys in melee at all.
All right, well, it was worth a shot.
He doesn't look like he intends to stand and fight.
Like I said, it was worth a shot.
Lolly, you're up.
Sorry. Alright,
That does indeed hit him.
that's my turn.
And you're not going to start the blade song?
I already used it twice.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, so... Yeah, like, it's starting to, like... He's starting... Yeah, the Manticore's starting to look a little bit nervous now. Like, he just took, like, a pretty hefty barrage from all of you that he was not expecting. He was... Right. No, and then, from this closet over here, you actually start hearing music playing. Let me just...
You mean over here?
Yeah, over here.
Okay.
And okay. Hey, like, hey, as okay, as well, it's big lion man's person and that really got hit, so that's the one they hurt. Or you heal for 6 hit. You heal for 6 hit points.
All of us?
No, just Talos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Plus 6. Alright, I'm doing good.
And yeah, I mean, if you haven't figured it out from that, the bard's hiding in the closet.
Not the bravest bard.
Morag gets up. I should probably zoom in. And she's going to back up a bit, pull out a pistol, and provide fire support, because she is in no shape to get near that thing right now. And unfortunately, she misses wildly. Yeah. And with that, it is the Manticore's turn again. And so he's suddenly surrounded by people who are freshly fit to fight, and he's not too keen on that. So he spreads his wings, and he can't really achieve liftoff in this confined space, but he sort of uses it to do like a quick hop.
And he does that without disengaging?
He does not disengage, no.
Alright, so that means
Attack of opportunity.
2 attacks of opportunity.
Not sure if assuming CeeLo carries any weapons.
I carry a staff.
Okay, that hits him. That unfortunately does not.
Okay. Wait till I get to level 4.
And indeed. Well, in any case, Ace, after taking that hit, he's going to fire some more tail spikes at you. Okay, one. Okay, 1 each for the last 3 people that attacked him. So 1 for Heaven. Will an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, you dance right out of the way. 1 for Talos. God, you've got bad luck. That's a 23.
Ouch.
God, like... Yeah, like... I don't know what to tell you, man. You just got bad luck on getting regarding getting attacked at this campaign.
I mean, better it be me than someone else.
Yeah, that'll be 9 piercing damage.
Oof.
And 1
So, yeah.
at Philip. That's a 24 to hit you.
That hits. How much?
8 piercing damage. Like, wow, like, his attack bonus isn't even that high. He's just rolling really well.
Okay, there goes my armor.
Oh, right, you had armor of Agathis up.
And that's why I was doing this.
Good call. Well, anyway, and then once he's done that, how far did you move with that first one?
Oh, hang on. Before that thing finishes all the way, I will cast Hellish Rebuke on him for hitting me.
Good call, good call. I'll go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's just some roll lows.
Well, every little bit helps.
Yep.
Okay, he succeeded on that, unfortunately, so he will take half damage.
Right.
But, you know, still good. Okay, and then he's just going to keep moving. Like, he's figured out that engaging in melee combat with all of you is not a good idea. Evan, you're up.
I think that's close enough.
It'd be a bit tight. You kind of have to vault over that table, but yeah, I'd say you'd manage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And I am going to attack. And I suck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, he is just, like, a sort of flinching back from you now. Like, like, he does not want to get hit by you guys. Okay,
Backing up going, nope.
yeah, something like that. Like, he was not expecting fresh reinforcements, and he was not prepared for it.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do, or is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Can I use a free action really quick to
Sure.
say something?
Sure.
I'm just gonna call out and say, Raccoon, can you move over a step?
That I can do. That we can do.
That's all.
Okay. Well. Anyway, quick reminder: having in Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I
I was
give?
wondering if you'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, I see it and I've completely forgot.
Yeah.
Can I give Rick Bardic Inspiration?
Remind me, what's the range on Bardic Inspiration?
16, I think.
Just 50 feet away from her.
Okay. Yes, you can. You could absolutely. You were absolutely close enough to do that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And on that note, it is actually Rick's turn now.
Yep.
Rick moves his full movement of 30 feet to this position. And how much is the Bardic Inspiration again?
You gain advantage.
No, you don't gain advantage. You can add an extra d6 to a roll of your choice.
Okay.
Oh, I already I have 2 flintlock pistols, so Rick pulls out the other one and shoots with that one.
Yeah, like there, and that hits. And wait, hold on. How do you? Well, we'll figure that. We'll sort that out later. So anyway, that does hit. Don't forget to add the extra damage from Hunter's Mark.
I've checked. And can I actually put the bardic inspiration on the damage roll?
No, yeah. You can only do that if a Valor Bard gives that to you.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, like specific kind of bard that can do that, and Heaven isn't that. She could potentially be one soon enough, but she isn't one at this moment.
Ah, bummer. Oh well, 15 damage.
In any case, that hurt him.
Look on this.
And that hits him square in the midsection, and he's really looks like he's flagging now. Okay, got any bonus actions you want to do?
I don't have any.
Would reloading count as a bonus action?
Yeah.
I think reloading's reloading. No, that's just something you do for you can do for free. At the cost of your extra attacks. Anyway, Scylla, you're next.
Alrighty. I'll move over her. Oh, wait a minute. Was that fully 35 feet? Let me check that. I could have sworn I pre-measured this. Yeah, it was. Okay. That sucks.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I've been there.
Yeah. Could have sworn it wasn't, but that's fine. Alright, I'm going to use Toll the Dead on him.
Okay, go ahead and use Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save 13.
Yeah. Right? He just fails. Yeah, like, so the big guy over here is not looking good.
That'll be my turn.
And okay, Talos, you're up.
Alright, Talos crouches on down and he moves he takes a full movement to get himself up to speed with this thing. And he'll take a long sword. No, wait, sorry. I was supposed to. But
you were only taking one, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to just be one. Sorry about that. Double click.
I'm sorry to say that does not hit. No.
Alright, well, not much else I can do, so that's it.
Yeah.
No, it actually...
Do
you follow the... No, wait, hold on. Sorry. Do you follow the rules that, healing potion is a bonus action, or...?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's better for myself to do this, so I'll just use my bonus action to, take the 5 healing.
Alright then. In that case, Rudy, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move here. I'm within 60 feet, so I can see him, because I'm darkness.
Yeah, I'd call that decent. I'd call that a decent line of sight. That hits him.
That's my turn.
Still on his feet, but he's not having a good day. So Closet Bard is hiding. And Morag is Egg is just like getting away from the action at this point. Like, she's out of bullets. There's nothing left she can do. Okay, Manticore, gonna make one last desperation attack to try and escape. Okay, so. Talos, he's identified you as the biggest, as the strongest and most dangerous, so he's gonna go for you. So what he does is he whips his tail, and like nothing happens, and then his eyes widen in horror as he's out of tail spikes. So he's gonna go for a bite. So he's gonna go for a bite instead, and it just like. Like he just lunges at you, like jaws open, and he just slams face first into your shield. And he's going to follow that up with 2 claw attacks. X. Nope. Yeah, none of those hit. He's just flailing uselessly against your armor at this point.
But yeah,
and then okay, what was your response?
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, and I was
go ahead.
I was just gonna say after like
if you want to interject with a one-liner, or absolutely.
But yeah, after that useless assault, Talos just spins at him.
So
like his
eyes are wide with terror at this point. And he looks up and like, remember how I said that there were holes in the ceiling? He's gonna try and fly up and make for one. Roll an attack of opportunity.
Do I get one?
Yes, you do.
Sweet.
Talos, you hit him. And Kevin, I'm sorry to say you do not, but you didn't need to. Like, Talos, as he jumps up and just makes for the ceiling, your sword catches him along the back and just cuts its back. You just cut its back wide open at the spine. Like, he like sort of gets up halfway, and then just falls as crashes limply to the ground. The Manticore is dead.
It's over.
It's over.
Nice. Wake
well, now.
immediately sits down on the table and starts reloading his pistols.
Where's the closet you mentioned?
Here. Yeah, here.
Kevin just walks past the Manticore, knocks on the door, and says, "You can come out. You can come out now. It's dead."
Yeah. So a very short no. So yeah, a very short gnome answers the door. Like she appears exhausted but uninjured. It's oh, that's right. Who are you guys?
Oh, we were sent by.
Tell us, will you? Who...
Pardon?
Okay. Talos talk first, then Heaven.
All right. As Talos is heading over to the Manticore, he kind of speaks up and he says, "Oh yes, we were sent by someone to find you all since you had gone missing."
Wait, Hilna sent you?
Yes.
Yes.
like she just slumps at the wall. Best employer I've ever had. And she just slides to her and starts to sort of laugh and cry at the same time.
Evan raises an eyebrow. Are you insane?
I've been running for my life all day. Give me a break. Yeah, so doesn't seem to be any more dangers here. Just a big old library full of scrolls.
I'm gonna look at the scrolls.
Okay, a roll.
Rudy is
a
also
roll.
looking.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll investigation, both of you.
Break 2 once he finished loading his weapons. Curiosity.
Yeah. Well, so. Okay. So. Silo and Rudy, like, a sort of, you two sort of race each other to the closet that the gnome was in, and like Rudy it kind of beats Silo to it, and like most of the paper is illegible at this point because it was worn out by time and everything. But you do find two very antiquated looking spell scrolls, like and like they're like very antiquated looking, but like Rudy, you recognize them for what they are. Now, Rick, you actually you wander under back into the library, the main room.
On my way. Character-wise.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to be.
Sorry, my mic wasn't on mute.
Right. Well. So. Okay. Answering Rudy's question first. What? Well, one of them appeared. Well, you can't really. It's written in a language you don't really understand, but you recognize this sort of a rune work on one. I'll get to that. You recognize the rune work on one of them as a scroll of mirror image.
Okay.
The other one, even after you even after you cast comprehend languages, it's like you can tell what it does. It's an ice spell of some kind. It's one that you've never seen before. Yeah, it's seems to be seems to be an ice spell of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Rick, you get back into the main library, and the shelves, like all the scrolls on the shelves, are like they're mostly illegible at this point, and the ones that do remain are all written in languages that you can't read.
Depends. Mappa spread for common and Sylvan are what we can speak and read.
And I didn't hear Celestial among any of those, so no, you can't read any of these.
Okay.
Yeah, but your eyes are drawn and by the 8 pedestals in the middle of the room. There's a very fancy looking old tome on one of them.
Oh yeah, the tome you mentioned before.
Yep.
I am taking a better look onto it.
Okay, it's this one. The moment you get close to it though, it vanishes. It's just like vanishes in a flash and reappears at the pedestal on the other end of the room.
Interesting.
So, once I finish getting the scrolls, I'll just quietly pocket them for now, and I'm not stealthing it or anything. I'm just putting them in my pockets, and I'll go and identify the sword while everyone's looking around.
Yeah, like, well, you already know what it is. It's like you already know it's
right. We haven't attuned to it yet. That's right. All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that little scalp almost got Thrug killed. You're very lucky he passed his death save. But but anyway, so the other tome has reappeared on this pedestal. What do you do?
I'm moving back to the middle of the pedestal and wait for the others.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Like, like the people you rescued are mostly just trying to recuperate for the most part right now.
That's okay.
Yeah, like
What were you gonna say, Neko?
yeah, like they're all gathering in this room over here.
I think I'll just go take a short rest. If I can.
Honestly, want to
Well, the time sensitive mission has been successfully completed, as far as you are aware.
Yeah.
So if you want to rest, by all means.
As soon as Woody comes around the corner, did Wick call out to them? Bookworm, I check this out. There's some sort of tome there, but before it got there, it was. He points on this one. It was there before.
Yeah. To describe the tome a little bit better, it's it's like got these metal, like it's bound mostly in metal, and it's got some really esoteric geometric symbols like engraved on the front cover.
All right, I will call Talos and Seal over with just like, Talos, Silo, come here, and I'll just walk into the other room. I'll then point to I'm assuming that some of the pedestals are ruined, right?
No, they are not. They are still perfectly intact. Ignore that. This map was just the best one I could find for what I needed.
I'll point to the pedestals and I'll like point to like one in each of the rows and then say, stand there.
Okay then.
You
Like one.
Talos.
Heaven, stand there. And
Okay, so wait, Silo, you stand here.
Yeah.
The moment you do that, it warps over here.
See what Wick means?
go over to it.
Okay.
Rudy will stand at this one and we'll point like the hobgoblin to stand at this one. And she just starts ordering people to go stand at the pillars.
Oh. Huh? All right. And the book the book kind of like rapidly, it doesn't so much just warp this time. It kind of glitches between all the pedestals, as though it's trying to find it's almost as though it's trying to find one that doesn't have someone standing next to it. And then as it sort of gives up, it just like appears and just thud as it appears in midair right here and just thuds to the ground.
Rudy will attempt to go pick it up.
You grab it with no issues.
All right.
Oh, I should probably get the ambiance back on.
I'll, wave a hand to dismiss everyone and then sit down and just start identifying it where I am.
Yeah. Well, it's, well, basically, it's an old, it's, not quite a spell book. Like, there's something different about it. It's more a tome of arcane lore than anything else, and it's very high concept stuff, for the most part. It's kind of going over your head. Actually, roll Arcana, just to see if you can actually get it. It's going to be a very difficult check.
That alone says it.
Yeah, no, like this is trying to read a textbook on theoretical physics with it's just cold.
Hmm.
I hate that.
Yeah, but there is one thing. You recognize it as instructions for yet another spell that can be copied. You have no idea what it does, and if you didn't have comprehend languages up, you wouldn't even be able to read it.
Alright, so I'll put it down as tome with spell can't read.
Yeah.
And understand.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just pocket it and then Rudy will glance to everyone and say, well, it's a book on the theoretical applications of magic and then she launches into a basic description of what this book contains, and it goes over everyone's heads, of course, because
like
technical jargon is technical jargon.
Yeah, like it's like
Wick listened.
It's like out of peanuts, like wah 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 wah.
You gotta apply the theoretical applications of the spell matrices to the grid network of runes and so on.
The spell you see written down doesn't appear to be an original part of the book. It's almost as like some kind of annotation scribbled in the margins.
Can I roll to stay awake through the explanation?
Yes.
Just do that.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Arcana?
Yep.
Alright.
20 or higher, that's what it's going to take.
No, she wants to roll to stay awake through Rudy's explanation.
Oh, in that case, that's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
So, this is as good a time as any to take a short rest, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Heaven's already asleep.
A short rest, it is.
Regardless, Rudy will put the book in a bag and... Yeah. I mean, CeeLo, do you want to look at the... Like, Rudy will glance to you and then show the scrolls and then say, you don't need this, do you? It's wizard stuff.
Yeah.
No, I guess you can keep them.
Yeah, like, by the way, actually, roll a quick Arcana check, Rudy. Just one other thing, just to see if you, like, there's one thing you might be able to figure out about the unknown spell.
I should mention that Rudy has not admitted that she doesn't know what the spell does.
Oh yeah, like this is for you. Like there's one thing that you might be able to figure out from the sort of.
I'm just saying, Rudy would never admit she doesn't know what a magic does.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying like this is if like one thing that you might know.
Yeah, I know. I know that's for CeeLo. I'm just explaining that to everyone else because they wouldn't know that.
No, I told you to roll.
Yeah. Not
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were telling CeeLo to roll.
Yeah, no. And in my head, that's not high enough. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I was just telling everyone else because they don't know Rudy, so they wouldn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd say through her explanation, Talus is listening, even though he doesn't understand a bit of it. He's just like, I mean, I want to be involved. I want to be involved in her interest.
Right. Well, in any case, so the NPCs you take, they also managed to get a quick breather from. Like, you talk to them and you gather that they have been running for literal days.
Well, then I suppose it's good that we came along when we did.
Yeah. Damn right. It says Angela. As she starts playing a song of rest. So,
Alright.
everyone who wants to regain hit points, roll a d. Ends with hit dice. Roll a d6 and add it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's an extra 6 to everyone who needs it. Okay, so that Evil does not wake up because he was knocked on, as he was beaten unconscious by that thing. He needs a long rest to regain consciousness.
Wick actually offers some rations to the groups that went around.
Like the Ushnar which no, like, we're not short on rations. We just it's more that we haven't really had time to eat them.
Wick understands.
Okay, 5d8. Yeah, so as you all rush, the orc actually seems to recover his strength fairly quickly. Like, seems like a very durable guy. Morag, a little bit less so. Like, still nursing a few injuries here and there. Like, she also looks faintly embarrassed. She's like, Chief's daughter, getting cornered like that. It's embarrassing.
Wick's ears actually twitched to hear that.
Is the owl okay?
Like, she takes his pulse. Yeah, he's fine. It's just still out cold.
Yeah, you got the X there.
Yeah. By the way, there were a couple more of us. Did you find them?
We found a man covered in furred pelts. He's currently hiding near the bridge.
Okay, good. Thrug's alive. What about the dark elf?
Oh yes, her. She should be back at the entrance with our escort. She was running away from some sort of elemental structure.
She got away. Then good. Like, I'm not sure what those elemental things are. Like, they kind of mimic spells, near as we can tell, but like, they're just all over the place.
Well, for now, I'd say let's focus on us all returning to.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Actually, before we do get moving, do you mind if I ask you a question?
And go ahead.
Are you certain it's just you and your 4 or 5 other companions here?
I mean, we were until you guys came along, we were the only ones sent by Hillnut. I don't know. If there's any other exploring parties here, I haven't run into them.
Out of character, didn't they lose a tiefling?
Out of character, I actually hadn't planned them out and out when I told you who they were, and I forgot what I described them all as. So,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. Now they're an orc and gnome, a big human guy, and a rig.
Well, let's
The
all.
map actually wants to know what your job was from the Lady Helena, whatever her title is.
And basically, I mean, pretty and fair. Like, I venture into the super dangerous ruin, and see if there's anything, and see if there and see if there's any new and unusual discoveries to be had, and clear out any dangers so Ohilna can come study it in person.
Well,
This isn't her first time.
Yep. Pays well. And looks after our safety. Apparently, wasn't expecting that.
well, it's not every day you get to fight a manticore. Talus says, on folding his arms.
And I'm perfectly happy to never have to fight one again. Thank you very much.
Oh, that does remind me. You all go on ahead. I'll catch up in a moment.
Gonna skin it, are you?
Yes, he's going to do that, but he's also going to do something.
Well, which one of you do first?
He's scanning it.
Okay, scanning it?
Well, investigating it.
Oh, okay, go, doesn't really look like it's got anything on it. I mean, like, there's a few, like, little rags of clothing from all the adventurers that you just rescued, but why don't you just, like, go ahead, and go ahead and roll investigation. And well, it nothing. Well, there aren't. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's not really carrying anything. Like, if if it had any possessions, it was. You get the sense that any possessions it would have had, it probably keeps it wherever it calls its lair.
Fair enough. Anything else of note, or is that just it?
That's about it.
All right. Talos grabs it by its mane and starts moving the body around, trying to get a clear look at the neck. He looks down and pulls out his mundane sword, and he's like, "Well, no better trophy." And he starts hacking away at it.
Okay, roll a survival check to see how cleanly you can do this. Well, okay, the head. Well, the head is basically intact. The neck is kind of a mess. Probably gonna like if you intend to mount that or anything, you're probably gonna need to get someone to sew that back together.
It's more proof that we've taken care of stuff, I guess. But yeah, Talos just kind of looks at it and is like, "That's good enough."
Roll a quick history check, actually.
History.
Yeah. You're not super familiar with Hobgoblin Society, but this would probably really impress them if you showed it to them.
So yeah, Talos. After that, anyone who's still kind of like, well, he just kind of comes back dragging the manticore's head.
Yeah, not that big.
First thing here is from Wiggles. The Mapash could have cut its head off cleaner if you wanted.
Well, some things you just got to do yourself, even if you're not the best.
Okay, so Evol is still out cold, more or less. Otherwise, everyone's basically on their feet at this point.
All right. Shall we all get going then?
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry him? He points to the knocked out one.
Who's strong? Who among you is strong enough to carry this guy out?
Bushnar like sort of walks over. I mean, you help me out. We could probably get him out. Get him up between us.
All right. Well, let's not waste any more time.
Yeah.
Take
Now-
points then.
Okay, so you head back outside then.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so I should point out that as you head outside, he's kind of made his way back. I hear at this point. As you head outside, you do one of you glances north, and you do notice there is one building, looks a bit smaller than the library, that you still have not checked out yet.
Curiosity gets Rick the best, so he is going to it.
I think I see one more door here.
Ahead of you.
Okay, so this building, so the door immediately opens into a staircase. It's a sort of a spiral staircase. At the top, it's shelves and shelves of old glass bottles. Most of them broken.
And the button one?
What?
You said it's a staircase. Does it go just up, or does it go?
It goes up to like a second story room.
Well, Rickard has a mischievous grin on his face and checks out the bottles that are still okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, so bottles are what you immediately see at first, and then closer to the back of the room, you start seeing the rusted remains of what seems for all the world to be some kind of lab equipment to you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a quick investigation check.
Could have also gone with medicine, but okay.
Well, you don't find anything. You don't find anything of note among the bottles, but you do find a book lying on the collapsed remains of an old desk. You can't read the book at all, but it's completely pristine. Doesn't seem to have been affected by age at all.
I immediately text that book.
Nothing happens. It seems like an ordinary book for you, except for how new it is in this area.
Yep. So I got the book then, and that was in the first floor, right?
Yeah. Well, there is no real first floor to speak. There's a spiral staircase that leads to a floor one story up.
Oh, so I am in the floor already. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Pox. You want to give it to your pal Rudy, right?
Well, on that note, does anyone else go in?
No, I'd say Talus is more focused on making sure everyone gets out.
I would go in.
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay, you all see the same thing Rick did. You gonna try and look for anything?
Sure.
Really? Are there also some empty bottles?
Well, there's a lot of cracked bottle. Yeah, you kind of just glanced over those. Oh, Rudy, you rolled above the big. you rolled above the big threshold, but let's see how Heaven does first. Okay. Yeah, you don't, Heaven. You don't see much more than Rick did. Like, you don't really know what to look for here. Silo, you notice, like, sort of actually, you look at the bottles a little bit more closely, and like actually like pushing past, like, you know, digging around a bit, you find two that are still intact, still full, faintly glowing. No, you have no idea what's in them.
Okay.
Ooh, shiny.
Rudy, you find what looks like an old lever.
An old lever attached to something?
Kind of just sticking out, kind of just sticking out of the wall. Like what it does, you're not really sure, or like any mechanism that's attached to it is internal to the wall.
Alright, well, first off, I'm going to look to the others and then say, you know, did you find anything?
Rick only found this oddly pristine book, and he shows it.
Alright, I'm going to examine this book and identify it.
It's like there's magic keeping it from aging or getting worn out. Apart from that, it's just an ordinary book.
Alright, well, it's my ordinary book now.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
like,
unless someone else wants it, but I'll you know, read it later.
Rick found it, Rick keeps it.
You can't read it.
Rick can't. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's, yeah, like, do you just look through it to glance at it?
It's
Rudy?
It's pretty much the language I can speak, isn't it?
Yeah. And yep, it's the same language that all the scrolls in the library were written in.
So, yeah, I'll just put it in my bag and say I'll read it later and let you know what it says.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
and then I'm gonna pull.
Well, actually, I said it was pristine. That's not quite true. True, like a bunch of the pages at the end appear to be burned.
I found 2 mystery potions, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, like what? Yeah. So you got 2 of them. One of them is faintly glowing blue. The other one is mostly clear, except for sort of a red dot floating in it.
I check them with medicine in case I know what it is.
Medicine would not help you identify a magic potion, my friend.
Okay. My bad.
Alright. Would identify work on the potion?
It would. They are magic items.
Alright, I will identify the potions.
Okay, so the one with the red dot in it is a potion of growth.
Okay. Rudy will, let me just give a description of what Rudy says to everyone after every potion. Just for funny.
Yeah.
Rudy will hand the potion back to Silo and go, this potion makes you bigger.
Okay.
Very. As Rick as he got that information.
Temporarily. What's the next potion?
This one, well,
This potion is for spellcasters. It's, when you drink it, it'll make your spell as strong as it can be.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just hand it over.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put that in my pockets then.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have any use for this.
Rick didn't find anything else, so...
Alright. Last potion?
That
It
was
was no, it was just the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will stand up, dust myself off, and pull the lever.
So
Oh, it's the
basically, sort of
lever, Quonk.
it's a little bit stuck after all these years, so you kind of have to jiggle it to get it to work. But eventually, you do get it, and sort of an iris-shaped hole opens in the center of the floor of this old lab, and like sort of rising out of it on like a small pedestal is what appears to be a black ceramic jug with cork sticking out of it.
Alright, no one touch it. I'm going to immediately identify it, though I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
Yes, you do.
Alright. Yep,
Oh,
I
by the
can
way,
think of only...
going Talos is just like helping the guys they rescued get out of here.
Alright, well I can only think of one person who would make best use of this. Rudy is going to write down everything I can do, and then hand it to CeeLo.
Wait, hold on, and hold on, like, roll a quick perception check first.
Okay.
Yeah, the moment you grab it, well, actually, all of you roll a perception.
So
roll another perception check, and everyone roll a perception check now.
I just want to clarify this. I was handing the note over to CeeLo.
Oh, I thought you'd grab the jug. Well,
I also have 15 passive perception.
Okay, as CeeLo, CeeLo, you, as she hands you the note, you glance at it, at the jug, and like you notice there's a little bit of a crack around the rim, around the rim of the pedestal it's on, and looks like it's sitting on a pressure plate.
Oh, this ain't good.
What?
Okay.
Trap?
Yeah. Everyone just back away and leave for a little bit.
Rudy's done her task. She's told CeeLo what it does, so Rudy's gonna go, okay, and she's gonna start walking out and head on her way. Like,
Yeah.
She's seen what the place has to offer, and she's content, you know. She's got books to read. She's pretty happy.
Oh yeah.
Wake actually looks for something that he can replace the alchemy jug with.
Interesting. It's a little hard to. Well, tell you what. Roll an investigation to see if it. Roll me a general intelligence check to see if you can guess what this thing's weight is.
Nah.
You're a bit unsure. I mean, a rock that's about the same size should be enough, right? You're not sure.
Wake is unsure, but maybe switching it with a rock could work.
Oh. Wait a minute, I got an idea. I'll come back.
Okay.
Silo walks out and looks for Heaven.
Heaven's right in the room.
Oh, she's in the room? I didn't know she wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't looking much. Heaven.
Your muted, Dream.
Probably real life.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna need you to cast Levitate when I say you're ready, okay?
Okay, cast levitate on what?
Big Jug, not yet. When I say go.
I think you. I'm pretty sure she's already done that today.
No, I never used levitate.
I know she has to spell Levitate because she used it earlier.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I know you did because
Oh,
you
yeah.
used it on the drow. That's why I know you have to spell.
Oh, yeah. I
But-
forgot.
And you have not had a long rest since then, Fred.
Right.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
We
I'm
can
sorry.
always-
That's fine, but I'm sorry.
We can always leave it and come back, get everyone back to town, and come back tomorrow and get it.
All right, I'm gonna leave this area, and I swear we're not gonna come back here. I know that for a fact we're not gonna come back here. So we're just gonna leave it here and just leave it gone. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you all pass by the. So as you all pass back through the ruins and get back closer to the entrance, it's Martha Koleth seems to she's nowhere to be found. She seems to like you don't see her, so you assume she made it back to town. And then and the magic suit of armor in that guard post is still there.
Can you check it, Bookworm?
Boy,
Sure,
I just
I'll identify it.
feel like my kid's like useless a lot of times nowadays.
I'll identify it.
Okay, so what you get is this.
Alright, let's have a look. Is there any... Yep, it's cursed, okay. Okay.
You think it's going to be sold
finish
for pretty
reading.
money?
Let me finish
Mhm.
reading. Okay.
It's leather golem armor. Essentially, it gives you all the powers of a flesh golem.
I'm still reading. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me think how to read it. Okay. Alright, so this armor makes you sturdier. It prevents you from being transformed by magic. It makes you resistant to lightning damage, and you gain 5, and you gain a little health back from lightning. If you take any fire damage, it will give you disadvantage on attacks for a
Make
bit.
you weaker.
And if someone really hurts you badly, you'll go berserk. The armor is indeed cursed, but you can always remove the curse, and that will remove the aversion to fire and the berserk.
No. Remove curse doesn't get rid of the curse entirely. It just makes you not want, and like it just makes you willing to part with the armor.
I see. I'll say that then.
Yeah, like the
The Mapash doesn't need the armor. He's fine with the one he has on. But Do you think it is going to be sold for good money?
Yeah, it would probably be worth a bit.
Then let's take it with us.
And if I understand correctly, Rudy, that's money that you can use for your spells, correct?
Though you could also wear it.
Yeah, I should point out that 4 out of 5 of you could wear this.
But I don't want to.
Honestly, it would probably be a good idea for one of us to wear it.
I'd need to consider the benefits, because if you put it on, you're cursed with that armor and you're not going to be able to take it off for some time.
Well, it's not that you can't take it off. It's that you won't want to take it off.
Exactly. So you're going to be stuck with it for some time if you put it on.
Yeah, I'm just saying my lightning lore would be a decent spell combination for this to get people out of trouble. But that's it. That's all.
So you want it?
No, I want someone else to wear it.
I see.
I can't lightning lore myself.
How's about we say we just take it into our stash and we'll figure it out later?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd need to think it over because it is cursed.
Yeah. Out of character, I knew this armor would make you all feel conflicted, and that's why I chose it. Okay,
That's my scale mail.
In any case, with that, I believe you all head out of the ruins.
Got pretty much everything out of it.
Yeah. Honestly, 5 temporary hit points isn't really a lot, and it's only a plus. Honestly, I don't really want it, but if someone else wants it, you can wear it.
I was thinking to take it and sell it to Hilda, maybe.
I don't care.
No.
Well, in any event, and so by the time you all get out of the fortress, it is actually white laid, like the sun has gone down at this point.
Wait.
As though we were in there for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
How far is it from town?
From the Hobgoblin Fortress, it's like 10 minutes walk.
Okay. Why don't we go back and rest for the night? And maybe come back in the morning.
Back here.
Well, if there is anything if there's anything that you wish to look at, and yeah, I do. Well, Talos does say I do agree with that. I wish to check on something I saw.
And I'm pretty sure we can try again for that jug later.
Okay, so you make your way back to the fortress, the hobgoblin you met at the door when you first came in, Captain Kagan, and as he happens to be on duty at the time, and he does when he sees you, he does when he sees you all with the adventuring party, he does a double take. He's like, "Oh shit! Wasn't expecting to see any of you again, honestly." And, "Oh my god, you saved Morag!" And he just runs over and gives her a big old hug, and she's like, "Stop!
Big motions to Talos. Lion Man, show him what you found.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Talos pulls out the head of the manticore that he chopped off.
And Captain, Kagan's eyes get wide. Holy shit! And, like, he gets a good grin. You,
They had
Jester,
to
you just earned yourself some free drinks for the next few days with that.
appreciate it. Wait,
For the most part,
ye-
it seems the ruins are clear.
Well, to be clear, you guys cleared out a very small part of the ruins.
Yeah, we only went to a specific part that they were exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Sorry.
these ruins are the size of a city. Like, you got maybe a city block.
Well,
Rick believes that there's more to it than just what we saw today.
Well, in the meantime, well, you're all probably really tired, so inn's still open if you need a place to lay your head. You saved our chief's daughter. We're not going to forget that. He'll be down to see you in the morning.
Sounds good.
Gotcha. Well then.
And so, like, just sort of directs you all toward the inn where you were staying, and sort of gets back to guarding the door.
Wake actually looks around if there's a more natural place to rest on.
Inside the fortress, no. Outside, there's plenty of trees.
After waging that, did he decide to sleep in the inn this time?
Rudy's just currently reading the pristine book in his, like, she's already walked up and gone to an inn room. She's completely zoned out.
Okay, so I assume you cast comprehend language as for it first.
Yeah, of course.
So it appears to be like a scientist's journal / book, and most of it is like it is like, you know, not really that much interesting there. It's like, oh, this batch of oceans got this hot today, blah 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 blah. Like the very boring minutiae of his work.
Boring.
But then you get.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you were about to ask something?
Boring. No, this is the best part of Rudy's day.
Oh, yep. Well, yeah, but like, well, then wonderful scientific research notes, but essentially inconsequential until you get to the last part. And as I said, like, the very last few pages of this book have been pretty scorched, but but you can still read some of it.
Yeah.
It's immune to age, not immune to fire. Yeah, like, now throughout the journal, there's one word that doesn't seem to be translating at all. From your experience, that usually means it has no equivalent in any of the languages you speak.
Interesting. I'll basically I will rewrite the cliff notes of the book into common, so to speak, if you know what I mean.
Right. All right then.
and then just hand that to whoever wants to read it, and then I'll retreat back to my room to read more books.
Everything's coming up, Rudy.
Yeah, so, Rudy's having a wonderful day.
Yeah, well, does anything have anything else they'd like to do?
I would just say Talus is kind of is kind of celebrating the the defeat of the Manticore.
Yeah, there's a few off-duty Hobgoblin guards and guards who come share drinks with you. Like, you killed a dangerous monster. You're all right in their eyes now.
But yeah, that's just pretty much all Talus does, is just merriment until he eventually goes back to his ashes for the night.
Right. Anyone else?
So we'll just do a card reading for the day.
Draw some cards. Well, go ahead. Draw some cards. See what they say. Might be something interesting.
Oh, I don't have the thing with me today. I'm sorry. I had to move everything around recently.
Well.
Yeah. Good though.
Evan?
Heaven is going to get to sleep because she's certain that the weapon shops are closed for the day, I'm assuming.
And like any places of business apart from the inn is from the inns in this place are they're closed. It's very late at night right now.
Okay, Heaven's just going to go to sleep and prepare for the next morning. She does plan on going shopping quick before everyone sets out again.
Okay. Rick, anything you want to do?
He's going to sleep. He's pretty much beat.
Well, as you all set out to sleep, feeling pretty good about your triumph this day, I think that's where we're going to call it for the session.
Mm-hmm.
And nice job fighting that Manticore. You all got very lucky with it saving everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no joke, every time you guys stopped to stand around talking, I rolled a death save for one of them.
Ease.
I had that feeling, so that's why I was trying to rush it.
Yeah.
It was a good call.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I say anything, I assume Talos attunes to the Acheron Blade?
Oh yeah, he attunes to it.
Yeah. All right then. So, all of you level up.
Hey,
Finally.
level up.
Woo, I can go for the... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, well. I can go for the other thing, then.
Like, you just killed this campaign's first real boss. It'd be outright weird if you guys didn't level up after that.
Fair enough.
So, you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, thank you all for coming. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Later.